Windchill really is a fantastically scalable architecture. We have customers that are using Windchill for managing CAD data, and they're multinational corporations operating across different continents, right down to customers who are maybe 5, 10 CAD users, and it's the same software. Yeah, I think the first thing that CAD users will notice about Windchill 10 is the new user interface. It's dramatically different. It's a huge improvement on what we've had previously. It's a step change, I think. They'll find that the UI is it's more modern, it's more pleasing to use, it's more responsive. And I think as they dig into it, they'll find some really interesting areas that we've made some significant improvements. And I direct people in particular towards the structure browser. That's phenomenal for looking at things like, look at an assembly and all of the assembly's components. We've enhanced that user interface significantly, even down to the point where you can compare the CAD assembly with your enterprise bill of material. I mean, that's fantastic. That's like doing a spell check on your bill of material and spell checking it against your CAD assembly. So top-down design really inverts what we've had previously. So top-down design allows us to sketch out the high-level product structure and then hand that structure off to the CAD team, and they can then build out the design in more detail. And then when they're complete, they check in the design and it completes bottom-up. It's valuable because it really mimics the way that real customers work. It helps customers to begin in Windchill and plan out the product from day one, and then integrate nice and seamlessly with the CAD environment, which really just adds the definition to the product. Designing context is really useful for customers who are building large products. Imagine that you're building a product, say like an automobile. We tend to arrange assembly-based CAD in a logical structure. So I might have the powertrain on one side, I might have the body in white on another side, and they all assemble up to the high level, the top node. The consequence of that is if you want to look at something from a zonal perspective, so I need to work on the underhood compartment, it might turn out that in order to get two things which logically, geographically fit together, you might have to go right to the top level assembly and bring all of that into your CAD session before you can model. Designing context allows you to work inside Windchill, drill down the assembly, kind of filter it out, and then throw a zone around some parts, and then say, just get me that zone into the CAD modeling environment. That's a design context. Windchill 10 is not just for Creo users. We support all of the major CAD systems. That includes SolidWorks, Inventor, CATIA V5, AutoCAD. And then in addition to that, thinking a little bit broader than just mechanical design, most of the products that our customers produce today have a significant amount of ECAD content. So we also support the major ECAD vendors. So you can manage schematics and PCBs and wire harness, right alongside the mechanical CAD data. And I think they'll see that a web-based PLM system, it really is the architecture of choice. But for more information, please visit the product pages on ptc.com.